What's going on, everybody? JT here, coming at you with another episode of Pokemon GO, and Tapu Fini is live on the other side of the world, so let's battle this. We've got, I think 19 people in here, so we should take it out, but it is a water and fairy type, so you can use poison, electric, and grass, though it can get access to Ice Beam, which would kill your grass pretty easily. But luckily, this one has Surf, so that's fantastic, which is also a pretty interesting move. When it comes down to, is this thing useful for anything when it comes down to Pokemon GO? Not really, except for possibly for PvP, as it is basically like a Ultra League Azumarill, because it has the same typings. Surf is a pretty good move, even though it can only have, I believe, Hidden Power or Water Gun as its fast move, so we'll see how useful it is there, but it can also get Ice Beam, like I mentioned earlier, Moonblast, and I believe Hydro Pump, so... yeah, I mean, it's an interesting Pokemon. We'll see if it actually is pretty meta relevant for things like Ultra League, because unfortunately this can't at the moment get into Great League because we want a 1632 for the Hundo, and that's a 1559, so that's really bad. But if you were lucky enough to get it in rainy or cloudy weather, 2041 is the Hundo, so yeah, this one's gonna be bad, and probably the only one we do if we catch it. So hopefully we do. Let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1, and there it is. I do like the way this thing looks. It looks really cool and has a fantastic shiny. Basically all the purple turns black. It kind of just looks like solid black, and I really love that. But anyways, we have 15 balls to try to catch this thing. It's pretty close, and we botched the first throw, but at least we hit it, so... first ball? Nope, definitely not. Maybe ball number 2 will be the one. Ooh, excellent curve. There we go. I mean, they're super close, so it's not that hard to hit, but it doesn't seem to matter. Let's try this again. Bang. Oh, man, are you kidding me? That was just right under the circle, but it's not even rocking. Boom, great curveball throw. Okay, come on. Please catch. What is this? This thing is just putting up the biggest fight. It's ridiculous. Come on, stay in the ball. Wow, please stay in the ball. I'm begging you. That's a bad throw. That's a bad throw, but hopefully. 1, 2, 3. See? The bad throws get it. I don't know what it is. Excellent curveball throws? No. Great curveball throws? Maybe. But bad throws, absolutely. But there it is, registered to the decks. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the only one I do, because this thing is cool and all, but I kind of just want to wait to grind for these whenever the shiny comes out, though. I do like the design of this one because it kind of looks like a little bit of a swordfish, you know? I'm a big, ocean person, so I really enjoy that kind of stuff, so this was a fun touch, but yeah, just at the moment, it's not really that incredible. But let's take a look, though. Wow, 1 away from being the floor. Phenomenal. But apparently this was my 25th Alolan Pokemon, so pretty cool. We got the silver medal. Now that we've caught that Tapu Fini, let's go over the Water Festival event details that just dropped a couple minutes ago. So as you can see on this page here, we've got ourselves a lovely little Lapras with a nice bow on it, even though it's apparently called a Scarf Lapras, which is interesting, even though it's got a big old bow. A lot of people called this the Drip Lapras. We've been able to see this in the code for quite some time, thanks to Pokeminers and such. And then on this Lapras's back, we've got a Dewpider, which is really cool, and we'll dive into that in just a little bit, but let's go over some details. For starters, this is going to go live on Thursday, May 12th, 2022 at 10 a.m. till Friday, May 20th, 2022 at 8 p.m. local time. This is lasting a little longer than usual. I would say that the big reason why is probably because the Safari Zone is in the middle of this event, literally the 13th through the 15th, so I can understand why they would probably extend it by 1 day, just in case the people that are attending, like myself, are going to basically miss out on a day, so pretty neat. And then we're going to have Pokemon debuts of Lapras wearing a scarf, cool, even though it's definitely a bow, but still neat. And then we got Dewpider and Araquanid. Now this is a water and bug type, or maybe it's bug water, I forget exactly which order it's in, but it's a very interesting typing, and it actually could be very useful, specifically for Great League. I actually have the moves here for Araquanid. So it's going to have for its fast moves, Infestation and Bug Bite. I believe Bug Bite is the better move there. And then for charge moves, it gets Bug Buzz, Bubble Beam, and Mirror Coat, which is a interesting combination. In the beginning, it did actually have Lunge until they got rid of that, which is really sad, but it still looks like you can debuff people's attack, so that's really cool. And I would imagine that Bug Buzz would do a decent bit of damage on its own, so this could be a very interesting Pokemon. Basically, kind of like a Galvantula, but obviously instead of being an electric bug, it'll be a water and bug, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, this thing is a pretty good counter against stuff like Walrein. I mean, there's been a lot of those ever since the comic Bomb Day came out. Plus with the bug typing, you know, dark and psychic types will have some issues with that. And with the water typing, you know, it'll actually be neutral to fire types, which is pretty neat. But flying and rock types will still do pretty good damage to it. Tapu Fini will also be appearing in raids, which, I mean, you just saw. They're already spawning right now, but it's still cool that it's going to be part of this event because it is the water, you know, deity of the island of ponies, so that's pretty cool. Shiny Binacle is coming to Pokemon Go, which I am very surprised about because we were kind of teased that Binacle would be showing up during the Worldwide Go Fest and it would be kind of rare. Well, now it has a possibility of being shiny. I mean, of course, good luck. I hope you get the shiny during this event, but yeah, it looks like we're gonna have more events later down the line to get it, but yeah, Shiny Binacle looks cool, turns green, and when it evolves, I forget the name of the evolution now, it keeps the green. It's a pretty solid shiny. I'll definitely be grinding as hard as possible for it. And also, cool side note, I will be in Spain during most of this event, so it would be cool to try to get myself a Spanish shiny one, just because, you know. We're also getting a global challenge, which is pretty cool, from May 11th to May 21st, and the challenge is to catch 600 million water types, and then the bonus reward will be 2 times candy for catching Pokemon. It's okay, not the best reward ever, but still kind of cool. There's going to be a special research for the Pony Island Challenge. I mean, we had that with the previous 3 islands, so this will be the last one, and make sure to complete this, because if you do, you get access to a big event near the end of this season, so that'll be pretty fun. There will also be a timed research that'll give you 50 Gyarados Mega Energy, 1000 XP, 1000 Stardust, and encounters with Lapras wearing the scarf and a Dewpider, so that's cool. Good luck on the shiny. Hopefully you'll get it. I would imagine that shiny Lapras will probably have like a 1 in 50 to 1 in 75 rate on it, so good luck. Hopefully you just get it from the research, so you just get it for free. Our wild encounters will be Tentacle, Slowpoke, Goldeen, Staryu, Magikarp, Marill, Lotad, Surskit, Carvanha, Wailmer, Temple, Binacle, Dewpider, and if you're really lucky, you'll see a Poliwhirl, a Mantine. Oh, Mantine, I really wanted that. I mean, it's good that I'm getting an extra chance, but it looks like it'll also still be kind of lucky rare if I find one, so we'll see how we do with that. And then a Lomomola. So pretty decent selection here, though I will say I'm a little disappointed that Remoraid isn't in here because I really want shiny Remoraid so bad. They don't really show up in Orlando, which is really sad. So other than that, though, I'm really down with the, obviously, Mantine, and the Binacle apparently is going to be part of the more common-ish spawns. We'll see exactly how that works, but other than that, those will be like my big goals, and of course getting a good PvP Dewpider for sure, because this could be a meta changer. I don't know by how much, but it has the moves, so it could work out. But good luck to you guys on getting any shinies you need from this list. I know that my buddy Goku really wants the Goldeens really badly, and I think that's actually his last shiny Kanto Pokemon he needs to complete that, so good luck to you, Goku. In 1-star raids, we'll have Quillfish, Wailmer, Spritzee, Helioptile, and Rockruff. Pretty decent, that's okay. I mean, Rockruff is the best thing out of all of that. 3-star raids, we'll have Alolan Rachu. We'll also have our Lapras wearing the scarf, so they will be in 3-star raids. Please invite me to as many of those as possible. I want to get that shiny. For Alligator, Azumarill, and Ludicolo. 5-star raids, Tapu Fini. Mega raids, Mega Blastoise. Not the best Mega, to be honest with you. When we get Mega Swampert, that will be probably the #1 Mega Water type, besides Primal Kyogre, even though that's technically not a Mega, it's a Primal. In the 7-kilometer eggs, the easiest things to hatch will be Psyduck, Azumarill, and Mantike. Sadly, Mantike will not be shiny during this time. In the second tier of the eggs, we have Mudkip, Feebas, and Binacle. Cool that Binacle's showing up, but it's probably going to be a full odds, so I don't know if it's really worth it to you. Feebas has increased odds, which is nice, and Mudkip is really good for that Mega, so maybe you want more candies for it. And then with the 3 tier, we've got Staryu and Clamperl. Clamperl does have an increased shiny rate, Staryu does not. All in all, these eggs are okay. I'm not the biggest fan of them myself, personally. I don't think I'm really going to go for them. Maybe I'll do like a couple here and there, but they're really not that exciting personally. Field research task encounters, Magikarp, Carvanha, Wailmer, Luvdisc, Binacle, Dewpider. Obviously, probably go for these 2 at the end here. The rest of these are cool. I mean, you know, Carvanha is one of my favorite Pokemon when it evolves into Sharpedo, so maybe I'll do a couple of those. And then if you're lucky, you might get the Lapras or a Marill. I don't know why that one would be lucky, but the Lapras is cool, which means they're out there. They're probably going to be kind of hard to find, but free chance at a shiny Bow Lapras. I mean, I'm down. I'll totally go for it. And there will also be researches for Blastoise Mega Energy and Gyarados Mega Energy, so if you really want it, that's a good way to get it. Event bonuses. Rainy Lure modules activated during the event will last for 2 hours. That's pretty cool. 2 times candy from hatching eggs and increased candy XL from hatching eggs, which is cool. Not really for anything in those 7-kilometer eggs, admittedly, but I mean, if you go hard and you start like hatching 10s and 12s and stuff like that, you could really get a lot of good candies from that. So it's not a bad bonus by any means, though I kind of wish those 7 kilometers were just a little bit better. And lastly, we have new avatar items. We're gonna get that same scarf to put over our heads. So that's cool. All in all, I think that this is a pretty solid event. I mean, obviously, I really want to get the Lapras. I think the Lapras is the coolest thing here. Mantine, another chance of redemption there. Hopefully we'll get our hands on that, but we will see. And then Dewpider, I mean, a cool new Dex entry. I was never really a big fan of it, to be honest with you, but in Pokemon Go, might actually be pretty useful. I might end up picking one up because the thing is pretty strong. And now that we've gone over that really cool water festival event, at least personally to me, I think it's pretty cool, I've got 2 more things for you. First off is an announcement that at the Sevilla Safari Zone, there will be a Niantic tent where all the creators are gonna go to do meetups with everybody, and I will also be there. So if you wanna meet up with me or any other of your favorite creators, that's the place to go. Just make sure to follow the maps that they provide, and I think there will be a speaker system there from what I've heard, so they'll be announcing when that stuff's happening. So if you do wanna meet up with me or any other creator, that's the place to do it. And the second thing I've got for you is something really cool that I caught a little while ago, but I really want you to see it. So I'm gonna take you back in time so you can see it. Well, hey there, people of the future. JT of the past here. Usually when I take you back in time, it's because of a shiny Pokemon, but not right now. Check this out. This is a 287 Shadow Machamp. This is like a 98, and I think this is a good 98, so let's hopefully hit this. There's a little bit of rain on my screen because it's kind of sprinkling right now, but I am very happy right now. This is really cool because if this is what I think it is, this will be one of my best Machamps ever. Sadly, it's not a hundo. 288's the hundo. I believe 288's the hundo. It'd be amazing if this was the hundo, but I kind of doubt it. Also, the rain in my screen is not allowing me. There we go. Now let's see what happens. Please be good. 98, that's freaking awesome. You know what? Since today is Monday, let's do it. Let's max out Monday. I've got enough XLs. We'll make it all the way to level 50 as a Machamp, and then we're going to evolve it all the way into a Machamp, but I am very, very happy right now. Like, I cannot believe we got this today. We haven't gotten any shinies today, nothing cool, but this definitely makes Monday just way better. I'm just so happy. And there's the Machamp. Awesome. I cannot believe this. I want to see what the CP is on this thing, but I think it's going to be pretty high. 3447. That is crazy. Oh man, I'm so happy because I wanted a full team of 6, and I already kind of had one, but this is definitely going to replace one of the worst ones. This is awesome. And here's all my Shadow Machamps, and honestly, my top 6 are looking really good right now. For starters, this is cool because I actually have 2 of these ones now. 2 98s. Sadly, no hundo, but you know, in the end of the day, a 98 is pretty much a hundo, so I'm perfectly happy with that. But number 3, not bad. Number 4, not bad. Number 5, exactly the same as the other one. So we have 2 copies in this group. And then number 6, also pretty good. This is a solid team. If you guys see this buff physique isn't just for show Rocket, go for it, and hopefully you'll get Machamp, because Shadow Machamp is the #1 fighting type in all of Pokemon Go right now. The only time it will ever be beaten is by Mega Lucario, but obviously you can only have one of those. But also Shadow Conkeldurr, if that ever comes, and Shadow Lucario, if that ever comes to the game. So for right now, Shadow Machamp is king of the fighting types, and we use fighting types for a lot of Pokemon in this game, so it's definitely worth doing. And plus, you could also get some for PvP, because Shadow Machamp in Ultra and Great League is also very disgusting. But with all that being said, this is the end of the video. If you've enjoyed it, and I really hope you have, smash that like button for me, show me some love, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell icon so you know when I upload, and also comment down below. Do you have any 96, 98, or 100% Shadow IV Pokemon? Please let me know in the comments down below. Links for Patreon and merch are in the description box below, but with that being said, this is the end of the video. I'll see you in the next one.